Renewed hope tonight for local Parkinson's patients. A revolutionary therapy called rock-steady boxing is now being offered in Santa Barbara. News Channel 3's Elise Martinez joins us live. And Elise, viewers are already expressing their interest in this.
I'm here at Parkingon Academy in Santa Barbara, where boxing classes are now being offered to people with Parkinson's. And it may sound a little counterintuitive, but it's non-combat, and the results look promising.
You got it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good. Switch leg.
When life hit Nancy McCreary with Parkinson's, she hit back. McCreary was diagnosed last summer when she started having tremors, slower movements, and losing her balance.
It's a wake-up call, but it's a fact of life. I'm 4'9.5". I have Parkinson's. It's a fact. You know, I'm not going to sit around thinking I'm 4'9". I've been that way all my life. Now I have Parkinson's, just to add another fact of life. So I deal with it.
One way McCreary is dealing with it is at Parkingon Academy in Santa Barbara, where Parkinson's patients are being turned into boxers.
There's a hand-eye coordination going on, and you're having to move and circle and remember combinations.
Let's go. Keep it up.
Boxing coach Aaron Mendoza doesn't treat his Parkinson's clients with kid gloves.
And I like it when Aaron says something like, bad intentions, bad intentions. That adds a little drama, you know?
Right hand to right hand.
Alongside McCreary is 80-year-old Pope Freeman and several others, some in the latter stages of the disease.
My husband, who is involved, who's 80 years old, just punches his heart out. It is amazing. I think he's going to drop, and he just keeps going.
They begin each hour-long class with hand wrapping and warm-ups.
Lean over to your left.
Then it's time to throw jabs, hooks, and uppercuts, all with proper technique.
We take it a step further and we have them switch so they're now left-handed. So now you have to do all the same sequences left-handed.
Switch legs. Left, right again. Left, right again.
Rocksteady started in Indianapolis 10 years ago and has since spread to gyms across the country. In small case studies, patients who boxed saw improvement in their symptoms.
The kind of improvements they're seeing is that people have to take medication for tremors. They're noticing that they either take half the medication or none at all.
Punch here.
It looks like boxing is living up to that expectation that we have for other kinds of exercise.
Dr. Sarah Kemp-Mell is a neurologist and movement disorder specialist. She says the idea is that regular exercise boosts the body's ability to make its own dopamine.
In Parkinson's disease, dopamine is the neurotransmitter that's missing. So your neurons that make dopamine are dying too quickly. And that's why people get slowness and stiffness and tremor and walking changes.
This group at Parkingon is in the early stages of training, but their progress is being monitored.
We videotape it and we see we test them on a few different movement patterns, and then we're going to do it again in like 3 or 4 months and see their improvements.
I think it's still very early days to see what the research is going to show, but so far the preliminary data has showed that there's been both short-term and long-term benefits for patients in terms of their balance, in terms of their walking and their gait, also in terms of their quality of life and their ability to care for themselves.
By the end of a class, these boxers are sweating and tired, but smiling.
I love it. That's all I can say. I love it. I think it's great. I wish everybody who had Parkinson's near and far would, do boxing.
And while boxing is not a cure, it is a way for them to fight back. And the classes happen here at Parkingon 2 times a week, and they're also planning on holding some fundraisers so people who can't afford it can also participate. Live in Santa Barbara, Elise Martinez, News Channel 3.